Teachers teach and students learn. That has pretty much been the expectation since the dawn of formal education. But what about those students who learn in different ways, or take longer to understand the concepts we try to teach them? Luckily, teachers have the help of wonderful educational assistants that can help with day-to-day classroom needs as well as administering accommodations. However, even with the added expertise, teachers and EAs shoulder a heavy burden. For example, currently in Hunting Hills High School, there are 173 students, over 10% of the population, on the official accommodation list. There are 12 EAs that are assigned to various departments or students in the building. That's a ratio of 14 students per EA each day. In a classroom situation, that might be okay, but considering testing situations, it simply won't work. In speaking with an EA who is assigned to the humanities area, she informed me that the two EAs are responsible for 14 different students with diverse needs in 2 classes in the same period. That's a 7-to-1 ratio. Add in the teachers and it drops to 3 or 4-to-1, but that doesn't account for the remaining non-coded 25 or so students who still require attention. Again, in a testing situation, that simply isn't practical. There must be a solution. Luckily, there is, and it's right at our fingertips. Using technology to run accommodations will drastically free up EAs for more tasks than simply reading or supervising tests. As well, technology will provide students the opportunities to use skills in technology, which most of them already possess, to assist their development of skills which are potentially lacking. Of course, if it were that simple, everyone would be using technology for accommodations every day. So what are some of the barriers? Pennington offers the idea that many students will require the use of assistive technology to circumvent challenges in handwriting and spelling, but teachers may be unfamiliar with or not have access to these essential tools. As well, Etcheed notes that one major barrier to assistive technology supports is the lack of teacher competency and proficiency for AT integration, which then limits an adequate consideration of using AT supports for students with needs. While teacher competency and equitable access are major concerns, there are others as well. Many assistive technologies require texts or images to be uploaded, which could potentially infringe on copyright. As well, some people have concerns with the security of tech-based solutions given the seemingly prolific nature of hacking. Still others prefer more traditional methods of education and don't see the need to embrace technology. Al-Nadi points out, however, that technology has changed and continues to change the way people manage things in their lives, so the natural extension of that is to see the impact and integration of technology in education for students with disabilities. However, if we put our heads in the sand and say no to tech, Al-Nadi continues to point out that we will undoubtedly prevent students from having opportunities to reach their maximum performance, or at least to make them more confident while undertaking some tasks. The technology is here and it's not going anywhere. If schools continue to resist, we run the risk of ostracizing our clientele and placing students with disabilities at a further disadvantage. That neither allows teachers to teach nor students to learn.